Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Now this is the next video of the database. So what we do is we have done a lot of changes here. Let me show you what changes I brought here. I'm adding up the one more variable I created here. One more button you have to create basically. Okay, edit text. I'm saying edifine, and we get edifine. Then it's edit text find. Okay, and once initial data, you set up two things. Second, this next thing is what ID you want to search. What is that needs to be in a text box. For the other guys, it will be 0. But when you press the find button, then we have to take up this as a what is in the edit text of the this text box, what is in here, right? Otherwise for other guys we don't need, but for this guy I'm putting up this, so I'm putting for other guys I'm putting up 0. Okay, and I have also changed the here the when you have basically saved the things, you message successfully created roll number or whatever, and then okay, roll number and give the row, because that's here the log which data man of set it was returns, and then you make this setup number true, and also you call the init data so that you will first record will show ups, because it says 0, it should be the first record. Okay, now you break it, you say button last and all that, and you go to the find button. There you put up the position in position, which will say to the %, whatever is in the edifine.getText, the toString, and make it integer and the position, and you call the data. This time around you say button number 7, that means I press the find button, and the position, the POS, that is the ID. Okay, so we go to the data, which will put up the 7 here, position here, it opens the database, and it calls database, get database, and then it sends this button position to that guy, which will return the CV, and then you will update your text, populate your text boxes according to the CV that we have done already. But here in the data manager, right, you go to case 7, which will add up the case 7 because you have passed in the 7. Now because we are we are doing the switch to the which is being passed here, and the position is only needed if you have if it is 7, so I'm talking about position only here. So if position is not equal to 0, that means something was in the text boxes, right? In fact, I should not have said if position is not equal to 0, because basically I want to say that if other buttons were there, so they don't need position, but it will come only here when the it's 7. So that means if POS not equal to null or something, okay, then as a c.move position, I go to that, whatever the position is, I go there -1, because we start from the 0 in the tables, and our position may be 4, 3 something, so 1 lesser. And also remember the cursor, so that I go for the next. If I say then after this I search it, I say next, it should go there, right? Okay. Rather I will go here, in my when I ask it for the position, this thing I will do this only if whatever that ed find dot recording. Okay, so what I'm saying is I say if ed.find dot get text, we will do exactly what we did for this guy. Okay, we said here, right, if something dot get text or toString is empty, then we should come back here, Control V. Now edifine get text dot if it is empty, so I should not be doing this. Okay, I should be doing something else. Maybe I will toast it out. I will toast out. Do I have a toast somewhere to copy paste? Okay, here we go. say copy it, paste it here, Control V. Then I got to say that, man, this is successfully wrong. I'll say please enter valid ID. Okay, and then maybe I will say here whatever that text is, et find, I guess, in the text name dot request focus. Okay, request focus. If it's not empty, then I should say this. I should say else, right? Do this. Else I'm gonna say put whatever that is with the position, and then go here. Now here the position will be only when there is something, so I should not be doing all this if stuff here, right? I should not be doing this if stuff, and save it. Okay, and give it a go to just check it out. It is the previous one. Let me close this. Let's put it workspace and all. Okay, it's coming up. Now what I was saying is I want to find something like, I say, hey, find me 3, say find, and it's getting exactly where we want. And at that moment our cursor also stored. If you go to the next, it will go to the 4. If you go to the first, it will go to the first, and so on, right? And if I say now add, for example, I'm putting up add, and I'm saying like name is Jazil and address is, say, Ilahibag, whatever, and then email is jazz at the rate of maybe hotmail.com, and mobile number is something, I don't know. Then it says save. When it says save, look, it's successfully created row number 6, and it's called the first record. Then you go next, 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 and it's already there, right? If you want to find, say, for example, 2, okay, you say find, and it's gone to the 2. Now I am putting nothing here. I'll say find. I say please enter the valid ID. Okay, and I had to put up something. Now there is a problem. If I say 9, I don't have a 9, right? That's what you got to fix. If I say find, now there is no 9. It will crash. So you have to add up the error chucking to this. That will be our next video. Until then, Masalam.